Hi, so this is Bill again. I've changed to a different webcam. I'm going to keep trying until we find something that works really well for you and me. Um, right now, I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about Gaap, and we're going to talk in particular about depreciation. I've got a couple of questions on that. I'm going to post a spreadsheet to help maybe illustrate this. The book and both books actually talk about depreciation, and the way you've heard it in common language is that it's this idea that things go down in value. Well, let's think about an ultrasound. So if I buy an ultrasound, let's say model 8100, and it actually can run fairly well for about 6 years. But after 3 years, and I'm in an urban environment, so after 3 years, the model 8200 comes out. Now, my competitors all moved to the 8200. So I can't make as much money with the 8100 as I could with the 8200 because people would rather have the high definition pictures, for example. Now, a county facility might be able to still use the 8100, so they'll pay me the current market price for the 8100, which may actually be more than I paid for it originally. But I'm going to pay even more to buy an 8200. So when we say useful life, what we're really talking about is that 3 years I got to use the 8100 before I had to replace it with a better model. The 8100 didn't go down in value. I can still sell it for more than I paid for it. So depreciation is not about the change in value. What it is let's say I paid $10,000 for it, and I know I'm going to earn revenue from the 8100 for the next 3 years. Well, then to be fair, I have to show 3,300 or so of that as a cost against that revenue in each of those 3 years. Otherwise, I'd be showing the revenue without any costs, and that's not right because I did have the cost to buy the 8100. So when we say an asset on the balance sheet, we don't necessarily mean how much it's worth on the market. What we mean is that I bought it, but I haven't used it up to earn revenue yet. So I still got a balance on my financial statements for it. Now let's say I have the 8100 and I don't buy an 8200, but I keep using the 8100. Well, after 3 years, even though I'm still using it, I've fully depreciated it. So it's on my books for zero. I put it on the books for 10,000, depreciated 33 a year for 3 years, and so I now have an asset on my books that has a $0 value. And that's okay. All we're trying to do is make sure we attempt to match the expenses of a year with the revenues for that year. So this is going to be a little shorter video because I just wanted to go through that one concept. Now I'm putting an Excel spreadsheet out that talks about this a little bit more and shows an example of that. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the questions and comments. And I'll be talking about nonprofits, for-profits, and government in the next video. Thanks.